Sit up straight. You gotta sit up straight. We live.
This is WWE superstar Isaiah Swerve Scott.
What up, guys? My name's Alex. I'm a content creator here at Swerve City Podcast.
Mike the GOAT in the building. Motion graphics designer, video producer here for the podcast.
It is Sai here. I am the director here at the Swerve City Podcast.
What is good, everybody? This is your man, TZ Scott. I am the co-host, hip-hop artist of the Swerve City Podcast. What's the announcement, big bro?
Man, we are here to make the big announcement that the Swerve City Podcast, that means all of us, are moving on and upgrading to the WWE Network, y'all. And if you don't know what that means we got bigger and newer guests coming, new location, and a bigger budget, y'all. But that doesn't mean you stop subscribing to youtube.com/Swerve City Podcast for newer and more unique content. And as always, be confident in everything you do.
Wash your hands.
Better do your homework.
The Swerve City Podcast moves to its new home Friday, October 23rd, streaming only on WWE Network.
Focus on now and love yourself. This song has a deeper meaning, so enjoy my vibes. Shorty be looking so fine, so please don't bring me to my time. Pull up to my side and give me your pretty ride. You got you losing your mind, it's giving you all pretty vibes. I'm on my last dive, roll it up here 3 times. Shorty done spun my globe, then let me outside in the fucking fill. Service was a girl so old, but you rockin' up, girl, your system froze. Fellas gonna change my life, I guess I was wrong. You want a butterfly like a kite, smoking the Harvard way, Naruto 6 past art like him. Shorty be looking so fine, so please don't give me too much time. Pull up to my side and give me your pretty ride. You got you losing your mind, it's giving you all pretty vibes. I'm on my last dive, roll it up here 3 times. It's already hard, never like, I ain't trying to get fine in the fucking backyard. I'm living in my right path, so it's time to go ahead and do some math. Racism is like James Southpaw, the pops do feel 6 times a piece. Please don't idolize me, if you sold in a way you could be my slave. Shorty be looking so fine, so please don't bring me to my time. Pull up to my side and give me your pretty ride. You got you losing your mind, it's giving you all pretty vibes. I'm on my last dive, roll it up here 3 times. Please don't waste my time, cause I'm living my life, and I'm raising my vibes, so everything's gonna be fine. Please don't waste my time, cause I'm living my life, and I'm raising my vibes, so everything's gonna be fine.
Oh, what up, everyone? Welcome to another edition of the William Green Experience right here on YouTube and on Spreaker Radio. Hold on, let me get this out of here. Yep. And the song that you just heard just now was it produced by you also or no? Not produced, just engineered and performed by the man you see to my right, your left.
And that is,
Introduce yourself.
all right, it's your boy Vuunz The Artist here. Used to go by a lot of names, but now it's Vuunz The Artist.
Yes. Me and him met while we worked together.
We work together. Oh, fix my hat.
Yeah. And I don't know if they can hear you because this is going to be some weird stuff.
Yeah, I'm the first official guest on the William Green Experience, like live. And that's like, whoa, that's huge for me because I manifested this. I manifested myself. Like I really
it's hard to explain. Um, like I wanted this song to come out in January, but I like the way my life was going. You know the job we had, bro. Just explain. You know
Yeah,
the job we had.
we worked at a place that blew, like that place blew. Like I mean, when I first started working there, everything was okay. Just like at most jobs, I believe it's like that because you know when you join a new job, I think people put up a front on purpose, and then when they get to know you, that's when they show their true colors. They start to act like like shit.
Vampires, bro. They suck. Them vampires suck. Vampires.
That's what they were. They're vultures and vampires. They're
I got something for you. Hold on. Let me see if the camera can show my tattoo. I'll show
yeah. Show it to them because it's weird.
them. Like Naruto.
Well, the
fans,
tattoo ain't weird, but I'm talking about you point up to the camera. Nobody's gonna see it.
Naruto fans, y'all know. Y'all know.
Yeah.
Y'all know what I'm talking about when I say Amaterasu. When Itachi's eye is bleeding.
Yeah.
Eye is bleeding on the cover.
So before we get into anything, how did you come up with the concept of this song, and why did it take so long for it to come out?
How did I come with the concept? So originally, this song was, like I said, the song was originally created. I guess you can say, the hook was created on the on Snapchat because I heard. Shout out to the producer who made the beat, that boy, DJ. He makes amazing beats. That's where I got my beat from. He makes amazing beats. Like his beats are. Whew. So one day I was vibing, and I was listening to X, of course, because everybody knows that's my inspiration.
Well, not everybody knows that.
Well, not everybody knows. Not everybody.
Because remember, you're talking to my audience now. So
Yeah, not
X
everybody knows.
Tentacion was your
Yeah,
favorite.
X Tentacion was my favorite. Not favorite. He was my inspiration to pursue this career path choice. Hey, what's up to? Oh, I see. Psychedelic and my boy ILC. I see y'all. I see y'all. But yeah, so X, XXX and Tashawn. Anytime when I say X or Ja, I'm talking about him. So he was my inspiration. So one day, I guess I was in my bag. I guess I was having a, listening to sad songs, and I thought about something. But that something I thought about was weed. And I was high at the time. High off my ass, out my ass. Y'all know people who know me. Y'all know who I'll be looking when I'm smacked. Like I was fried. So then I just I just started putting words together, and I was like, sure they be looking so fine. So please don't be wasting my time. I was like, oh, that sounds fire. So then I just recorded that. I put it on Snapchat, and then I let it soak and sither for a bit, and I left it away for a bit. Then I came back to it right after I left my job. That that was huge for me. Leaving the place that I worked at the time, I needed to do that because that was just whew. People who worked there. You guys know, like my old coworkers. You know how bad the job was. It was bad. I'm not even gonna poop on it. No, I'm not. I'm a curse. I'm not even gonna shit on it because it's like there's no point in me shitting on a place that helped me financially for a bit. But the people there, there's one person in particular. I don't even think I should. I don't even think should I, bro?
That's up to you.
All right, bet. So I'm explain this situation. This is why the song is called "Don't Waste My Time." So it was a girl. I'm not gonna mention her name. I am not gonna mention. If you're watching this, enjoy the video, enjoy the vibes. It's not a diss, but just know, you know exactly what I'm talking about. So we having a conversation. Me and this girl, we're having this conversation, right? We in the same exact room. I'm sitting right next to you, just like this. We're sitting right next to each other, right? We're having a conversation, bro.
Yeah.
Why are you texting me? I don't remember 50 times or 100 times. Something I don't remember what the time was. I think it was 50. Why are you texting me 50 times if I'm right in front of you?
Oh God, really?
Like you couldn't just say what you had to say. You couldn't just whisper it. I mean, you are a girl. I'm not saying for a guy, but if you're a girl, like, you couldn't just whisper it. So that was one case where my time was wasted and I was tight. I was Aggie, like we say in the X. When I say the X, I'm talking about the Bronx.
BX.
BX, stand up. So you want to take the mic, bro?
Yeah, I mean, I know what you mean. I know exactly what you mean by that. Like, like people, you do have a lot of people that waste other people's time, rather it be a guy or a female. Like, it's like nobody wants to tell you exactly how they feel. They expect you to read their minds and shit. Like, that makes no sense. Like, tell me what it is. Like, if you're not interested, tell me you're not interested. Like, what's wrong with that? That way we'll know, or I should say, that way I will know where I stand.
Yeah. My time, like my time. This song. Hey, what's up? I see you.
Hey,
Yo.
hey, hey.
That's one of my top favorite artists right now. I'm no cap. Like, yo, what? Famous? Hey. Oh man. Whew.
Yeah,
Salute, bro. Like, for real.
salute.
Salute, man.
Yeah, like people love to waste other people's time. Like instead of just being honest and straightforward, like if you don't want to fuck with me,
And then
just say you don't want to fuck with me.
the thing
I'm not gonna get mad.
the thing that gets me, the thing that gets me like, I don't even want to say mad. It's just like, why are you doing this? It's like, what? When people get upset about you being yourself, like, what? They be like, yo, you change. I'm like, I change. I'm being myself. Like, if I change, then I guess I stop being fake. Is what you're trying to tell me? Yeah.
Yeah, I get what you're saying.
I don't know.
Because back at that place, what they like, you know how they did with me at that place.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Like he told me he dropped some gems on me about the people there that was talking a bunch of shit about me. Yeah.
For clout, bro. Like, if you want clout, step outside, bro. If you want clout, you can step right outside and look up at the sky, bro. Like
Clouds.
That's it. Just look up, like, hey, what's up, cloud? Hey,
Yeah, because when you chase
Exactly.
cloud, you want to go up. So where's the clouds? They up.
Sky. So you want some clout? Look up the sky.
Yeah.
Bars. And that's not even the song. That's not even a freestyle. Just this is how I'm naturally am.
Yeah.
I love music.
Shit is retarded. Like now I don't even want to use that word.
Don't even use
I want. This not. It's not exactly retarded. I don't want to use that
because
word.
It's just,
It's just stupid to
it
me.
don't make sense.
Doesn't make sense. But enough about that garbage ass place. We'll talk about that a little bit later. But
That just it explains the time frame and explains the song.
as far as your music is concerned, like when did you start?
Oh, when did I start?
When did you start doing music?
Music? Okay, so my music, I guess you could say, dream or career path choice started when I was. I'm trying to think. When did No Mercy come out? The video game.
About 2000.
All right, so around like 2000. No, actually not. So I would say around the time Biggie was popping.
No Mercy didn't come out that damn early.
Huh?
No Mercy didn't come
No,
out.
no,
that
no, no,
damn
no, no,
early.
no. I'm saying that's when my career, like
Oh,
the
you
dream.
mean- before that.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Before that.
I
Yeah.
just wanna clarify that.
Nah, no. I know that. I'm not that. I'm
So
not
in
that
the
young.
in the 90s.
In the 90s. So in the 90s. I'm a 90s baby. So, yeah. I started listening to Biggie, Tupac, what else? Aaliyah. Big on Aaliyah. My sister loved Mariah Carey, so by choice I had to listen to it. So, and there was no way out of that. It was in the same room. So, shout out to my sister. um, what else? Listen to Michael Jackson. That like bro, he like yo. When I was little, I idolized him, bro. Like for real. Thanks, bro. I saw the comment. Thanks, bro. I'm not even gonna hold you. I idolized Michael Jackson, bro. And that was a great teacher, no cap. Because when I was little, I'm from the hood. So I took a black glove, the dollar glove. I made like a fingerless glove. And then I sprinkled like oh man, I sprinkled glitter on it, like silver glitter, and glued it. So to make it seem like I had the same exact glove. So anytime I saw Michael Jackson on MTV or something, instantly got up, put my white socks on, and tried to moonwalk.
Was you successful?
Sometimes not all the time.
Okay.
But then when I started writing, that started when I started watching wrestling. Shout out WWE, shout out John Cena. John Cena is the reason why I started writing, because I was like, hold on. John Cena could do it. I could do it.
Yeah. So speaking of professional wrestling, you said that you did professional wrestling at one
Yeah,
point.
yeah.
How was that experience?
All right. Oh man, I love talking about this. So my first career path choice was going to be professional wrestling back when I was I think 21. 21. Yeah, that sounds about right. So yeah, I trained at I trained at two schools. The first school I trained at was Unpredictable Wrestling with Johnny Rods. And then the second school I trained at, oh damn, I can't remember the name of it. It's around here. It's in Tremont. I forgot the name of it. It's damn, what's the name of it? Bronx something. I can't remember. But I definitely remember BCW, something like BCW. I think that's what it was called. BCW. And my trainer at the time.
Oh, before you continue, BCW as in the indie wrestling organization, not child services.
Yeah, not child services. Not that. Not that. Not that. So we so we the client the place I was, yeah, it was BCW. And then the guy who trained me, well, he goes by the King of New York. Oh my, yo, that guy, bro. He is nice, bro. King of New York. He I think he wrestled on ROH. I believe he wrestled in ROH. I'm not too sure. I think yeah, he did have a couple of matches. I think he faced Adam Cole. But yeah, he trained me in the first day of wrestling training. That's when I was running the ropes, taking bumps, doing quarter rolls and all that. I threw up. I threw up. And he's like, "Welcome to professional wrestling, kid."
Like, and how was that first bump? Because they because I've heard professional wrestlers say
That's a
that
start, bro.
that's the start. If you could take that first bump, then you're made to do it. If not, you're not gonna make it.
Bro. And this is how I knew if I would have stuck with pro wrestling, I would have been nice. I would have been OD nice. My first bump, I sold the shit out of it. Remember how I think Randy on either he DDT'd or he RKO'd RVD. You remember that? Yep, on on the chair. That's how I took my first quarter roll, straight on the head, and you're not supposed to do that. And I got right up like it was nothing. I shook it off like it was nothing. My scrawny self did that.
So who trained you?
I'm the King of New York. I forgot his name though. I think it starts with J. But he
Well,
used to go by King of New York. And then Johnny Rods. Johnny Rods is the one who trained me. He's the one that I trained with him for about like 6 months, and he was comparing me to one of my inspirations, Shawn Michaels, because Shawn Michaels, I love Shawn Michaels. Shawn Michaels is my favorite wrestler all time, all time. Number one, Chris Jericho, uh, Shawn Michaels, Chris Jericho. I guess I'll say Jeff Hardy, and then four Dolph Ziggler, five John Cena. So yeah,
that's an interesting top five. Like, who did you work with while you was there? Like, and
work
what other organizations did you work at?
work. Oh, I didn't have any official match, but I definitely trained with Sebastian Cage. That's my guy, bro. Sebastian Cage. That dude is nice. He still wrestles right now, so he's like I'm not really too big into wrestling. Like I haven't like kept up with it, but
Same.
I definitely watch his matches. Sebastian Cage, definitely.
Well, while we're on the topic of professional wrestling, what do you think about the WWE's current product?
uh, I'm not. You know what? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, man. I canceled my network because it was bad. I couldn't. It's cringy, bro. It's too long, bro. Raw is too. They should have just stuck to 2 hours, bro. They should have just stuck to 2 hours, man.
Yeah, like they say, less is more.
Yeah, and like I could watch SmackDown. SmackDown is fire. SmackDown is fire. I could watch SmackDown, but I don't watch that here. I watch it like here and there. But SmackDown is always. I don't understand. Like it's ever since SmackDown went on like a different network.
Fox,
Nah. Before that, I forgot what network it was on. It was it on USA?
I believe so.
Yeah, it's always SmackDown. I don't know. To me, has always been better ever since they did the 3 hour thing. To me,
Well, to tell the truth, I wouldn't be able to tell you that because at one point I just stopped watching both
yeah,
because it was
that was
both
the
potty
only
water.
one. That was the only show that I continued watching in terms of wrestling. Like if I was gonna watch wrestling, I would keep up and look at SmackDown, and then that's how I would know what's going on. Like I watch SmackDown, and then I read like the spoilers or something if I wanted to read the spoilers. Most of the times I don't, but yeah, wrestling, eh, anime took over for me in terms of wrestling. Like the love I had for wrestling went to anime. Like
So anime came later.
Yeah, anime came as soon as I stopped. All right, so I got into a car accident in I believe 2014, and that I tore my no, yeah, I got in a car accident and I didn't know that my ACL was torn. So I trained one day, and this was when I went to because I was with no, I wasn't with anybody. I saw what's this guy's name? Amazing Red. I forgot the gym oh, House of Glory. There we go. I went to House of Glory to train one day, and my dumb self wanted to be not even dumb, my adventurous self. I was like, you know what? I did a little flips in high school. I did a little bit. I did a little bit flips in like um college. I didn't try to do gymnastics, but I knew how to flip. I was very athletic. Basketball and football was like one of my favorite sports, and track. I was always athletic, so I could flip and all that kind of stuff. So I was like, I'm gonna do a Phoenix splash because I trained how to do it for a couple of months, and I was like, all right, this is nothing. I get to the top rope, I do it, and then for some reason, my right leg was like, nah, we're going this way, bro. Boom! I tore my MCL.
That did it hurt? Because I heard stories about it
I had the same exact injury as Seth Rollins, bro. Like, remember when he tore his MCL and MCL? MCL no,
at the same
ACL?
time.
Yeah, that's exactly what happened to me. Remember when he did I think he was doing a power bomb to somebody on a live event when he was WWE champion.
I don't remember.
Ah, damn, yeah.
I know Victor Cruz suffered an injury like that during the Eagles game back in 2014.
And you watch basketball, right? D Rose.
Yeah.
I had the same injury.
Yeah,
as D Rose.
D Rose always having injuries.
Yeah,
I do.
that's the
I
same
do.
thing I had. D Rose. The same knee injury he had is the same thing that happened to me.
Honestly speaking, I think those sneakers that D Rose be wearing is the reason why he tore his ACL because they don't have that much support.
But with me, the best thing about that situation, even though I gave up on the wrestling, like being a wrestler, the dream, I recovered fast. I recovered in like that's an injury that usually you take
8 months.
6 to 9 months. I recovered in like almost five. Almost five. Like
Good.
that's pretty good. That's pretty good. Like the physical therapy was very tough. Like I didn't like I actually punch her. That was crazy.
Did you use Eastham?
East yeah. I did everything. They put like they had the monitor on my leg,
Yeah.
and then like they had this like heat compressor I don't know how to explain it, but it felt like it was just somebody just like Thanos or somebody was just squeezing my leg for no reason.
Yeah. Eastham is supposed to like massage your leg
Yeah,
after you work it out and stuff.
Yeah, that's exactly what I had. That's exactly it was like
I added to. I did PT twice.
that was that was rough. Those times were rough, bro. Those days were rough. I'm glad I didn't make music then, because the type of music what I would have made would have been so dark, and and negative. It would have been so negative,
Right.
so negative like that. I'm not about negativity. I'm always about good vibes. Always. Anytime you see me, I'm always gonna be smiling. Always. Unless you see me mad, like when people see me mad, I'll be I'll still be smiling. Cause the other day I wouldn't say I was mad, but something happened to me and it got to me, and I took all that energy out and put it in a positive way. So it's like you can't get mad at things, bro. You just got to be in the moment and just enjoy the moment. And once you enjoy the moment, you can love yourself. So like that's why in the beginning of the song it says, "Focus on now and love yourself," because like that's what I stand by. Because you can't control anything, honestly. Besides right now, like you can't. You don't even know if you're gonna wake up tomorrow, so it doesn't really matter.
Yeah. The only thing you can
Well, it
control.
matters, but
Yeah. The only thing you can really control is is how you move and what kind of situation you put yourself in. Like this year, I can say for me, I'm gonna ask how it was for you. I found myself this year.
same, bro. Same, bro.
Did-
It's funny that you said that. Leaving my old job, I found myself and I found out how powerful I am as a person. Because everybody's been telling me, yo, you have such great energy. You have such like something about you. Your aura is just amazing. I'm like, what am I talking about? I felt like I was a Dragon Ball Z character for some reason. Like, I don't know. I feel like when I'm around certain people, I guess I turn Super Saiyan. I guess if you want to say that. Like, I don't know. Bro.
Yeah, it's the same thing with with me at that place. They made me feel like I was inadequate because I know what I'll do outside of that place, but when you're in there, it's like it's easy to get sucked into the BS.
Yeah, because like when I was there, that whole time I was trying to put out "Don't Waste My Time," but it was just they was draining me. Like the vampires was just, oh my god.
Wait, explain to me what you mean by vampires.
Energy drainers. That's what I mean by vampires. Energy drainers, because they just, oh my god, I cannot stand them. I cannot stand you guys. I see you, but I can't stand you. I can't stand you. But I salute you. I salute you because at least I guess you're trying. At least I guess you're trying. If you're smiling, I salute you.
Yeah, like that's the problem with that place. That place will like it's really hard to explain. It's like
it's hard because it's hard to explain it. You can explain it, but it's hard to explain it and not offend anybody. Like,
yeah, because it's like
gets in their feelings.
Yeah, because I brought up some people that I personally work with in there. I'm not going to even say their names, but anybody who's worked at that place knows who these people are. It's like these people are just a bunch of. They just go out their way to try to drain people energy on purpose because outside of the four walls of that place, their vibrations or whatever you want to call it is low as fuck. Like it's low to the depths of hell. So they want to try to make other people feel bad. Like, dude, you the only thing you do is tell a bunch of young bucks to go to lunch and then push paperwork in your office.
You know what it is, bro? I guess, and this is how I tie back into wrestling the anime. I guess they're trying to feel like Undertaker, or they're trying to feel like that evil character or like entity or whatever. Like,
well, I got one. They make themselves feel like they're Mike Tyson in '86. That was knocking people out. That's how that's why they pose themselves. They present themselves like they're like Mr. Immortal, like they over here knocking people out left and right. But they're not like that.
Yeah, I tried with it.
Because once you tell them off, they go from there to here. I'm gonna tell you a story. I never told you. I never really told anybody the story on the air. This is after I got transferred to the 186th Street. I'm not going to say the company's name. Actually, I have said the company's name, Old Navy, because I don't really care anymore. I got I'm not going to tell you what the one that me and him worked at. Unless you know us, you'll know exactly where that place is at. But I got transferred from the one where we worked at to the one on 86 and Lex. And there was a guy named Bernie. Not Bernie Sanders, because he's a far cry from that. But his name is Bernie. Yeah. Not Bernie Mac neither, because he's a far cry from that too. But all right, this is how this process went. You know how it went. When we clock in, we have to read some face-to-face board, yada yada yada. It tells you the stores, what we did yesterday.
The analytics, basically, you gotta read the fucking the numbers, and then you gotta. I forgot what they used to call it. What they used to call it, bro?
I don't remember.
I never used to.
It feel like I'm far removed from it.
I never used to do this shit. And they used to have like this little card, like with a note where you had to sign it.
Ticket to win.
Yeah, ticket to win. I never did those shits, bro.
Ticket to win. More like ticket to lose.
Win what? What am I winning? I'm not winning anything.
A sugar cookie that'll give you high diabetes.
No, I didn't get nothing, bro.
In fact, I'm gonna tell you, for those of you who work in retail, and you can tell me if I'm lying or not, because I've heard this from like other people too. If you work with a company that sells the store credit card, the people that are signing you up, the associates, they're not getting nothing. Nada. They didn't get jack shit.
They keep all the royalties, guys. Like
yeah, what they do is they'll get a bonus at the end of the year, or at the end of the quarter, I should say. So the management people will get a cut of whatever they get out of that. the associates don't get nothing. So let's start there. So that pisses a lot. Like once I found that out,
I never in my life. Once he told me that, I was like, yeah, I'm done.
yeah.
I'm done.
But nobody's gonna tell you that though.
I'm not trying. I'm not gonna waste my energy to help y'all financially, and I'm not getting nothing back. Like what?
Exactly. Like why should I? Like
I'm not even gonna raise my pay. Like what?
and the thing is, I forgot. Somebody told me this. He's a friend of mine though. I just forgot his name. I'll be getting too fried. Yeah. So basically, he told me that working retail could be lucrative. He's right. Only if you're a manager or corporate.
Manager in certain jobs, you got to do. You know what you got.
You gotta get them knees dirty. You gotta get the knees dirty. Yeah, you gotta kiss ass. Yeah, either you gotta kiss somebody's ass or they just have to like you for whatever reason.
And I'm not gonna work extra hard just so you can like me. No, if you don't like me for who I am, then I'm not. No, sorry.
Now, don't get me wrong. The person I'm talking about, he actually bust his ass, but they didn't give him a position until he was about to leave, and they gave him an offer he couldn't refuse, like the Godfather.
Yeah. Don't mention it.
So I forgot. I forgot who he was anyway. I ain't gonna mention him. I ain't gonna mention his business on the air. But I just say that to say this. In a place like that, the way you move up is if somebody decides to see your work ethic, like we all hope, or you just gonna have to get on the knees.
And then, like in retail, it don't matter how hard you work. It really don't. Sometimes it don't matter how hard you work because they trust me. I worked my butt off, like for real. I was the man. I used to do stock. I was the man. Like they will always ask me to go on every single floor just to help out every time, all the time. But they would never respect me. They'd be like, "Oh yeah, we're gonna make you a manager," but no, what happened, bro?
Yeah, you got shafted. But back to the story because we got sidetracked. So basically, well, at our store, being that the store is a big store, we clock in, we look at the board, and we go to our floor and report to the manager on our floor. So I guess I'm thinking that it's a company-wide thing. I go to this place, I go on the floor after I clock in, and I get the info on the board. Dude comes up to me and says, "Who's your manager, or who you supposed to be reporting to?" I tell them that it says this, so I'm going up here. He was like, "Why don't you go back downstairs and report? Like, go downstairs and see if anybody in the office, so you won't be wandering around the store." Excuse me? Wandering around the store. Wow. So how am I wandering around the store? Mind you, it's my birthday. It happened it happened back in December on my 32nd birthday. So yeah. So me being pissed off. I looked the next dude that came up to me, the other manager. I kind of vented to him. I'm like, what's that guy's problem? Because what do you mean wandering around? He talking about don't take it personal. Why not? Why can I take it personal? You'll be like accusing me of goofing off. So the fuck? So I got what I wanted to say out, and that was about it. So yeah, some of these people, some of these managers and stuff, they think they shit. Like I respect everybody else's job, but they have to respect us too.
Nah, yeah, because some of them managers, they be thinking they like, I don't even know what the word is. Like they be thinking that they above me or something like that. I'm like, what? Yeah, we the same type of person. Like I'm just like you. What are you talking about?
Exactly.
Just because you make more money doesn't mean like you're better than me. No.
And it's sad that these people think that they're CEOs, but they're not CEOs.
They're not. Like you're just in the same bracket as me, so relax. Like relax.
You're not making millions. You're thousandaires. Like
come on, like chill, relax. You're not above me. Chill.
It's not hate. People will probably be like, people that are working in management, they'll probably think that we're probably hating on them. We're not hating. It's just the truth. I respect it, but respect us too.
For real, you gotta respect us because we the ones that making y'all look good. Like that. That's why I left because like I was I was working hard and I'm like, yo, wait, y'all not even respecting me like that. So why should I just like, come on now? Why should I work as hard as I want to work and then y'all don't respect me? Like, come on. At least respect me. At least say hi. At least say like I'm not gonna shit on them because there were managers there that definitely looked out for me and was like, hey, what's up?
Same.
Yeah, but like it's hard because certain people would just like I don't understand, bro. Certain people would, I don't know how to explain it. Like you'll work, they'll know you're having a bad day, and then they'll just keep fucking with you for no reason. It's like why? Why are you doing this? Like why? Like why are you testing me? Like and you do everything they want to do and they still test you. It's like
Yeah, I think the reason is they don't have any real power in their actual life, so they want to take it out on people who are beneath them in the job, not in real life, but they want to try that shit with people. Anybody that's a subordinate, they want to try to get at. And then if you didn't have the management, you had a bunch of cliques that was in the store. My God, they'll drain your energy too.
there was too many clicks that tried to have me like, yo, pull up, bro, pull up. And I was like, nah. Like you, no, I'm not gonna shit on you guys, but nah, you're not my cup of tea. You're not my cup of tea. I like chai tea. I don't like.
Yeah, like there's a lot of cliques. There's one clique in particular that I call um the peanut. You remembered the peanut gallery. There's a crew in there that I call the peanut gallery. It's like let me see who I can compare them to. I can compare them to like
The minions.
minions.
Yes. No. Remember what's that? Finding Nemo, the seagulls. That was like my.
Oh wow.
Just like that, bro. And then they have like this one seagull that's in charge. You feel me?
Like I could compare them to them. I could compare them to
My kick.
the highness. What are those what are those girls in recess?
Oh my god.
Them Valley girls. They all have the same name. I can yeah, they're just like that.
And another show that just popped in my head from Proud Family, the blue. I don't remember their name, but they were blue.
Oh, I forgot. I know you're talking about too. I forgot the name too.
Y'all watching this? And y'all know what the name is? Put it in the comments. Like,
Please do.
Please do, because I'm running. I can't think right now, but I know. I think it was like the Gross Sisters or something like that. I don't remember.
Some shit like that.
But yo, they remind me of them definitely, bro.
Yeah, that's what. They walk around. They try to make people feel bad. Like I heard that they was talking a lot of smack about that they be talking about about a lot of people in there.
Like, I don't know what it is about me. I guess people think just because I'm a nice person that I want to listen to everything. I don't. I'm a good listener, but don't bring negativity around me because no. Amaterasu, like I said before, Amaterasu, it's not gonna work. Dark energies are gonna fill my flame. Like trust me.
Like, did any of these people know you did music?
Nah. The only people that knew that I was starting to do music was you and a couple of other friends because I was keeping it on the I guess you could say down low. Damn, yeah. Wow, I haven't heard that term in a long time. Yeah, so I was keeping on the down low for a bit, the DL for a bit because I was like, you know what? I'm not too sure about who really truly supports me, like because there's a lot of people that were like love to chill with me because I'm good vibes. Like you're always gonna have a great time with me, but are you gonna support me though? That's the thing.
Yeah, a lot of people I notice will be around others to either leech or try to find something to take from you.
Yeah, bro.
That's why I don't really trust a lot of people.
Same.
I really don't.
Yeah, that's why I just recently cut my circle very short because like I was going through my catalog of friends and I was like, hold on, there's certain people that just don't like, I don't know what it is, like you guys, like certain people, I guess you think that because I'm pursuing music now that I'm acting different. No, I'm not. I'm following my dreams. I'm following my heart. I'm listening to myself. I found out what I want to do with my life. I know my goal in life. I know what I'm supposed to do, and I'm doing that. And you're getting mad at me? Like, come on.
Wait, who got mad at you exactly for that?
I can't. I'm not.
Not no names, but exactly like I'm talking about like where you meet these people at? Are these people like people you grew up with, or
It was to a mutual friend. A mutual friend. A mutual friend introduced me to this one person, and then at work I met some people like that, and I'm like, bro, hold on, what? Like I met a lot of people like that at work, a lot. Like my old job, I met a lot of people like that. But the people that I'm close with, they still that we like. I guess it's lack of communication. But I know that they're still like the homies. I think. I hope because you tell me that I'm your bro. So you know.
yeah, people use that term loosely too,
Yeah.
because a lot of people will say that, but like I said,
Like they say it and they don't mean it.
yeah, they don't mean it. They be trying to take from you too. Like people just feel like like I work with a lot of people. I do photography, so a lot of the people I have worked with, mostly females. Like two of them I did shoots for.
See the hearts.
Two of them I did music for, and let me see what happened. They used my photos, rightfully so. Like, I mean, they didn't pay me for it. I just did it because I'm trying to build my portfolio, and yeah, and they just went to do big things. Like, they go to like these open mic sessions and stuff. You're not going to invite me to these mic sessions, these open mic sessions?
That sucks. That's why, like,
Wow.
I appreciate all the blessings I get. Like I just started. Like literally, I'm literally brand new to this music. Like I just started. I just dropped my first song, and I already have an interview. Like that to me. That's like, damn, yo, I really got that much good. I have somebody that can support me like that they're willing to interview me. Like that's why I appreciate you, bro. Because like it's like you didn't have to do that, bro. You didn't have to do that, and I appreciate you for that. And that's why like there's like I don't know how to explain it, but there's people out there that's like, I don't know, man. I don't know how to explain it. I guess there's people that are opposite of me. I don't know.
Yeah, what I learned is not everybody is going to think like you. Not everybody's going to.
I'm not saying you have to think like me. Not that.
Yeah, I know that.
I'm just saying.
Yeah.
In general, you don't have to believe in anything I say. You don't, but at least do the right thing, at least, and love yourself, at least.
Exactly. Because that's what I've been talking about in channel is like mental health.
Yeah, that's it. Because mental health is real. Mental health is real. Like people think that some people are crazy. No. How about you think about maybe there's something that happened to them that it's making them react like that. It's like, come on, bro.
Yeah, I'm like not to make it all about me.
Yeah.
We just talking shit. Like people make me feel like that all the time. I get shamed for me being different. I was told today by somebody that I posted a picture. I posted a meme that says, well, the caption reads, "What's on your mind?" When everybody asks us what's on their mind. And it had the quote in his head. I have enough bullets to kill everybody here twice. And then
that's funny, bro.
It is. So this some dude gonna come on my page and he's gonna be like, he's my boy Pesos. He trolls a lot, talking about I'm too odd to post something like that. What?
That's when somebody's judgmental.
That makes no fucking sense. I'm too odd. What's odd?
I don't like when people are judgmental, bro. I really don't, because like you're taking the time to judge somebody, but why don't you take that same energy and do something positive instead of using something negative? Like that I don't understand that, bro. Man.
Exactly. And it's like you told me some stuff that these people at work called me, and I'm gonna say it. They call me they think I'm retarded. They think I'm slow because I kind of stutter when I speak. The reason for that is don't really feel comfortable around these people. I'm timid when I'm around new people because I'm still trying to feel you out. So if I'm not used to talking to you, I'm going to stumble on my words because at the same time I'm thinking as I'm speaking. So that's just how I talk. And
yeah, like it's like with me, I stumble on my words sometimes too because I talk too fast. I'm too hyperactive. That like people think because somebody's very energetic, either this person's crazy or this person's stupid or he's ahead or something like that. No, It's called having a high, not even high, being hyperactive. It's called having good vibes. Basically, you're having good vibes, and sometimes you just get confused in the moment because your energy is too high. Like like it's over 9,000. Like they said, Jack.
Yeah, I'm like you see. You notice how I was able like what I was walking around the store like making animal noises and stuff.
Oh my. So this is a great story time. Yo, I'm glad you mentioned that. Yo. So one day, I'm in the store. I'm just pushing out product, right? And then he just comes out of nowhere. Just make this style, bro. I can't do it.
I'll be like rant on some random shit.
Nah, and that was so funny. When he first did it, I was dying. That was the most, I never laughed so hard in my life. Because I looked around, I was like, wait a second. I was like, am I bugging? And I didn't see nobody at first. And then I heard it again and I saw him. I started dying. That was funny. That made my day. Little things like that makes my day.
Yeah, I'll be making cat noise because I used to own a cat. Yeah, I own a cat since from the age of 15 to 28.
And there's nothing weird about making cat noises. Sometimes when I'm around, like I'll be making cat noises. Like how sometimes cats be like meow. I'm like mom.
Yeah, that's what I'll be doing. So, in fact, you made me comfortable enough to even do that and not judge because I don't get judged for it by you.
Exactly. This is what people need to realize. It's okay to be yourself because when people realize that you're real, it resonates with everybody. So Get Vibes is always going to be good as long as you make sure you're being yourself. That's it. That's it. That's what
Yeah.
you do.
And then, some people probably talk behind my back talking about, was he retarded? No, I'm myself, you dumb. Yeah. Yeah. I can go in on these people all day, but yeah, because I'm trying my best to keep it clean. Because it's a lot of simples at the job at that place, a lot of simps, a lot of these people that will simp for these females that's there. Like I ain't gonna
Shorty be looking so fine, so please don't be wasting my time.
like exactly, like Jesus Christ.
Oh man.
Yeah, a lot of people be trying to like cock block or try to ridicule others to try to get cooch inside that store. Like
It's not always about getting the cooch, guys. Like there's more to life than getting pussy, bro. Like come on, bro. You should know this by now.
yeah, level up. Like you over here talking about how much sneakers you're gonna get. You want to get the Yeezys, but you working at a store, bro. Level up first, and then get the Yeezys. You'll probably get 5 of them.
Yeah, like, for real. Like you could probably get them, but at the same time, at least do it in like you gotta be. What's the word? You gotta do everything in portions, bro. So don't go crazy when you think you got money. Not chill, bro. You gotta fight. Yo, you gotta invest in yourself, bro. Like for real.
Exactly. Like I think that's what 2020 has taught many of us. Because I've seen people either do something like this, which inspired me to do something like this with like having a visual for my show. Seen people sell merchandise. I've seen people do a lot of stuff this year. So salute to the people who has tried to invest in themselves, who didn't rely on just unemployment checks and just took their stimulus money and bought fireworks with it.
Yeah, bought fireworks, bought loud, bought games, like sneakers, all that kind of like, bro. Come on, you gotta invest in yourself, man. At least, like buy yourself like something like at least buy yourself something that you wanted and you deserve and you need because sometimes people they like to overspend. Chill, it's not worth it.
Yeah, like I be seeing people overspend on a lot of stuff that I feel like, what is that gonna lead? What's that gonna leave you with in the future?
Facts. Like, what is that gonna leave you with? Sorry, I'm looking down. I'm trying to go live again. But yeah, it's crazy because people really be doing the most. People be doing the most, and I don't understand at times, bro.
I don't understand it either, honestly. People love to flex. Like, what do you think about like the idea of flexing anyway? Do you like what do you like it? Do you dislike it? What is it? And then I'll tell everybody what I think about it.
Yeah, I'm glad you brought up that topic. Ooh, I've been waiting for this. A song is coming out about this. A song is coming out about this. So I'm working on an EP. That's gonna be the project. I haven't thought about the title right now, but I'm definitely working on the EP. And what I think about, wait, say it one more time again. The
Wait, what?
nah, what you just said.
Flex.
Flex, yeah, flex. Yeah. All right, so yeah, sorry, I got too excited and lost the train of thought. But yeah, about flexing. What I don't understand is why are you guys looking for validation in the wrong place, bruh? That I don't understand. I don't understand. It's okay if you're feeling yourself and one day you want to dress nice for yourself. You can do that, but don't flex. Like you don't have to flex because flexing, like what are you flexing for? What are you flexing for? What? So you can get some pussy, get some clout? Hey, hey, what are you? Come on. Hey, what are you flexing for, bro? You're not. Watch. This is what happens when you flex. Because I tried it. I tried to flex. I definitely did. I tried to flex. So when you flex, when I tried to flex, this is what I learned. I learned that it feels great in the moment. When I got home, this was my face. Like, why did I just do that? Like, yeah. I just felt like I'm not saying that I felt stupid, but it was like, damn, why did you just do that? You wasted your time.
Yeah, that's what I get from it too. It's like let me see a show. I did a show. Young Billionaire is one of my boys that I grew up with, and I remembered something that he said during the broadcast. Like we was having a debate about does looks matter with famous AAA.
Oh, yo, that song
that
is fire.
yes,
song is fire.
like he was on it. It was a panel. It was a debate between my boy Ralph
I remember that show.
and Young Billionaire joined later on the show. Let me see.
I remember that.
I'm looking at the timestamp so I can mark this so I can cut that part out. So he mentioned something about Bill Gates. Well, not him. Ralphie did, and his reply was that he dresses like a bum. So I didn't. Yeah. So I didn't respond because I was letting them talk because I like when my guests speak because it's about the guest. But I went back and thought about what he said, and I'm like, wait a minute. So what I did a few days ago is it just dawned on me that he said that. So I googled Bill Gates, Google images. And all I really see him wear is, cardigans and sometimes he'll wear suits. So most of the time he wears a cardigan with a button up under with either dress pants or jeans or dress shoes. So Young Billionaire, if you're listening, because I want to post this. I just want to ask you a question. Who does he look like a bum to? He doesn't look like a bum to me.
Not to me.
What is your standard of a bum? I don't see any holes in his clothes.
To me, that sounds he's dressing comfortable to me.
Yes.
That's what it sounds like to me. Like me right now, this is me dressing comfortable.
Yes, he's dressing comfortable. He doesn't have to dress in these designers, Versace and all that other bullshit. He doesn't have to dress like that. I mean, not to knock what you said. I'm not trying to dish you or anything like.
No, I definitely. No, trust me.
Yeah. No. I'm just letting him know that I'm not trying to like belittle his thought process. I'm just asking, who's he look like a bum to? Not to me, because I will wear something like that.
Yeah, me too.
That's the sim. Because as a billionaire,
you want to save money. That like as a billionaire. Like,
yeah, exactly.
Spend money on unnecessary things like that.
Yeah. So that'll be my question to him. Like, a bum to who? And Ralphie is part right. He probably could get anybody he wants. But then again, he's 65. So how many people is he going to get? But I just had to disagree. He could get a lot because he's a billionaire.
Yeah, because the way
and it's not like he's a non-likable person. People do like him. He's a nice person. I wouldn't say the same thing about Donald Trump.
Yeah, the only thing about like Bill Gates and Donald Trump, they might be good people. I just don't like the way they carry themselves.
Same here. Like behind all this, it could be all an act
You never know because you never interact with the person. They may look good in person, but you don't know.
Yeah.
You know.
So yeah, I'll say that to say this, young billionaire. Shout out to you though for coming on the show that night. I just would like to know who's he look like a bum to. To me, I don't think he looks like a bum at all. I just think that he's dressing comfortable, like you just said. He just dressing comfortable. He doesn't need to wear Versace's. He doesn't need to wear Armani suits all the time. He doesn't need to wear Yeezys, anything like that.
It's I can't. You took the words right out my mouth, bro. Like for real, you don't have to be dressing all the. That's part of flexing. You don't have to flex if you know you got it. Don't flex.
Yeah, I believe that the people who do are honestly, this is my honest opinion, and this is from my personal experience. No pun, because this is a William Green experience, but no pun. But I've seen a lot of people like, no, my bad. That's not what I was going to say. I was going to say there's people I see doing that. Most of them are insecure as fuck, insecure. They're because it's like this. Who do you try to impress? Talking about the haters. How do you know you have haters? The only way you like, okay, you're gonna have some people who's gonna bother some people because maybe they don't have enough money like that, like what you do. Maybe they're not in the best financial situation. Now they say that's supposed to motivate you. It depends on how you do it. Like if you're doing it saying like, like in most of these rap songs you hear, especially the rap songs that came out from 2012 to probably now, all about flexing.
You won't get that with me. You would. Only time you may think, man, you know what? My next song basically explained it. It's called Heroes. So in the next song, I'll perform a little bit of it. So I say, everybody would say, hero, don't you keep your hero. Everybody would say, hero, don't you keep your hero. The power's inside of you, don't let your shadow lie to you. The power's inside of you, don't let your shadow lie to you. They say me flex, and if you open your eyes, I'm shining. Like so, like, it's like you don't need to flex. You don't. If you feel great in the moment and you want to, do it for yourself, then do it for yourself. And then make sure when you flex, not really flex, but make sure when you do that, you leave you send positive vibes and good energy because anything you put out is gonna come right back to you.
Yeah. Now, not to say, and I'm not gonna sit here and say that there's no such thing as haters, because there is. Like, for example, if you was to go get a car and somebody hates on you for that, and they decide to let the air out of these tires and shit. That's hating because the reason I say that, like, that's hating and it's stupid because why are you hating a man for something that you can get yourself too?
Exactly.
If you put in the work.
And what I don't understand with that. Sometimes people hate just because of the appearance, and I'm just like, what's the point? Like, what's the point if you don't take the time? Yeah, looks definitely matter, but if you don't take the time to understand the looks really definitely do matter. I think looks definitely do matter. I mean, looks definitely like that because people would definitely depending on how you look, they would choose the other person like in an interviewing situation. But anyway, that's besides the point. But damn, I just lost my train of thought.
They'll come back to you.
damn. Nah, but it's funny how the world works sometimes, bro, because people really they will be so quick to judge before they get to know you. Like that, I don't understand that. And then there's some people out there that will claim to be I don't even want to talk about religion, bro, because like I really don't. But in this case, I have to, and I'm not trying to offend anybody when I say this. There's some people that would claim to be Christian, but yet they're so quick to judge somebody. I don't understand that, bro. I don't understand that, and I'm not trying to judge anyone because there's no point in judging. Because as long as you believe there is a higher entity, which I do, and that definitely is God. But I also believe in the universe. But at the same time, I know that we all believe in the same thing. Basically, we're all the same thing. We're all human beings at the end of the day. So don't act like you're higher than somebody because you're not. You're not.
Yeah, especially those TV pastors. They blow, and I'll say that for the rest of my life because they're fake. They telling you not to do stuff. They telling you to give your stuff to God while they get rich. Like y'all got Joel Osteen, I think somebody named Billy Graham or what, somebody like that. All y'all blow. Y'all just blow.
It's so funny.
I'm sorry. And you're right about a lot of these Christians and a lot of these religions. A lot of religious people are the most judgmental people.
Yeah, and like again, I'm not judging against religion because there's no point because it's literally the same concept at the end of the day. It's the same concept at the end of the day. Some people may hate on other religions just because that's how war starts. But I'm not gonna really get too deep into that. But it's hard, bro. I don't understand.
Yeah. And I'm like I said, like there's a lot of people that don't like religion and don't believe in Christianity and whatever, but I'm not gonna knock them. But what I will not stand for you to be doing is to pass judgment on people while you're out there doing the same shit
It don't make
and
sense.
probably better too.
It don't make sense. Like if this is what I tell myself, and maybe this might help somebody. This is what I tell myself. I say, if you're gonna be negative with yourself because you're the only person who can control your own negativity. Nobody else is gonna take that. Nobody. I don't. It don't matter how you feel. Nobody's gonna take that. So if you want to be negative, keep it to yourself. Like it's not. It's okay to have a sit down with yourself once in a while and be like, hey, listen, I know I'm feeling negative, and if you're like me, sometimes I have to speak. I have to speak before I write it down because usually I would write down how I feel, and then make it into a song. But usually I speak it first and then I write it down. So like maybe that will help others. It's being cathartic. It's a cathartic way to get out negative energy. So you don't want to do that all the time.
Right. Yeah, everybody has their own vices. Like I'll say if you want to talk to somebody, do it. Like if you want to talk to a therapist, talk to one. I do. I've been doing it for almost 2 years.
Like no lie,
It's helped me a lot.
no lie. When you telling me about your therapist, it convinced me, and I'm working on getting myself a therapist because it don't it's just like come on, you could always have that extra person there just to be there. Like that's a good thing about being therapist, and that's why I'm glad that you know you can explain what you want.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Yeah,
It's
I
like
wanna-
it's like like I've been doing it for 2 years almost, and it's really helped me because I was about to go into a dark place because I felt like I wasn't being accepted for who I am. I'm gonna tell y'all a story, and I'm gonna tell y'all a personal story. And yeah, something that happened at the other place, Old Navy, the one that we worked at. And this is true as fuck. And I'm being dead serious when I say this. Y'all you could say or do whatever you want after you hear this, but I'm being real. There was this girl. I don't even know her name. I actually forgot her name. Never even knew her name actually.
That's how it is, bro.
Yeah.
That's how it really is.
All right, so she was just one of these girls that was always prancing around, like try to be be down with the in crowd and shit. So our break room is usually crowded on weekends.
What? It's like a club. It is like a club. Oh my god. And they're so loud. They're so loud.
It reminds me of a cafeteria at the elementary school I used to go
It's like
to.
high school. It's literally like high school.
Shout out to my old elementary school, CS 61 and CS 44 here in the Bronx. Just like that.
Shout out to my high school, Marble Hill. I went to Marble Hill and Kennedy. I loved Kennedy. That was a great.
EV class of 2008. But yeah, anyway, um, I'm standing because there was no place for me to sit.
Oh, I think I
Yes.
remember this day, bro. Yep, I remember. This
Yeah,
day.
I was okay. This is what happened. I like some dark. Like she was kind of. I think she's either Spanish or black. I don't remember. So I'm sitting at the table, and I I have no place to sit. So I'm standing behind her. So she looks at me and says, "Yo, you making me mad uncomfortable sitting behind me." Now that the fact that she said that doesn't bother me. It's how she said it. She said it loudly, and everybody kind of looked at me. So I told her I have no place to sit. And she didn't hear me, and she proceeded to tell me again. And I repeat myself, I have no place to sit. So when she looked, she was like, "Oh, I thought you did." No, I did not. So then I told her, well, Like, you know what you do get, like, you know what that makes you when you know what you do when you assume. And she's like, what? Because she didn't catch what I was about to say. You make an ass out of both you and me.
Yo, I love how you be catching people lacking, bro.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah. So that made me feel like shit. It's to the point that when I got home, I took a nap. I went home and I took a nap, and I woke up. One of my friends called me. I broke down and cried. I cried. I cried because this person made me feel like I was some sort of beast or something less than a human being. And I felt like that's how a lot of people at that place treated me. Like shit.
I'm sorry that you went through that, but I'm glad that I was always there.
Mm-hmm. That's how I felt. So I told my therapist that the next session after that it was that Monday, because it happened on a Saturday. And the advice she gave me was, you know what? Don't even show in the break room no more. That explains why I was outside. That explains why I chilled outside during the it was around August or July.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I know. I remember.
So yeah, it started from that point up until it started getting cold again.
Yeah, that's what started with me. I felt uncomfortable chilling in that break room. So I like once the weather started getting good, like I started going outside on my meals and all my 15s. And I was just like, yo, I'm gonna just enjoy myself, man, because like it's so hard. And
yeah,
the person in the live, not much, bro. How you doing?
Yeah, that's my boy, my boy Jack B Rabbit. It's good, Brody. Oh man, yeah. That's how it made me feel. That's a true story. That's what happened, and I'm not afraid to say it because sometimes we have to let off emotions so we can feel better.
Yeah, for real.
Because I couldn't direct my anger towards her because honestly speaking, she wasn't worth that energy.
Yeah,
I was about to it was the point I was about to break down on the sales floor. That's why I stayed to myself because I had an hour left for my shift. So I was like, you know what? Let me just work through this. Let me not have anybody approach me because I didn't want anybody to know about that situation.
Yeah, and that's a tough time to go through because people I don't understand, like I don't know why some people get entertainment out of making others feel bad. Like that's how do you feel happy after that? I don't understand. Like I really don't, bro.
Yeah, people who do that, honestly speaking, their life blows outside of Old Navy or wherever the hell they work at. It's like they have no real life outside of their work, but it's high school stuff.
People need to grow up, man. People need to grow up. It's funny. It's so funny. It's like you go to high school, then you go to college, and then you get a job, and then there's people that still want to, and it's okay to act like a kid here and there, but at the same time, at least have an adult mindset, at least, bro. At least.
Yeah. I'm a kid at heart, but I have an adult mindset. I know when to joke and I know when not. Some people want people to act like an adult all the time. Like one of my ex-girlfriends. Oh my God. Like, you know what she got mad at me for? I took a picture because this is what happened. I was in my boy's house. He's waiting for a futon to come. So it came in a big ass gigantic box.
Nah, yeah, because it's cotton mouth, bro.
Yeah, speaking for this long, and I'm smacked.
Facts, we both are
fried. But listen, it came in a gigantic ass box. So I decided to take a picture in it because I'm short. So I'm making fun of my own height.
Yeah, that's dope, bro.
So
honestly, I would do the same thing, bro. My tall ass would do the same thing. Bro.
Exactly.
I'm tall as fuck, bro. I'm tall as fuck. I would do the same thing. I would go right in the box, be like, yay.
All right. So as I was leaving my boy's house, I go to the elevator. I'll never forget this. This is back in 2011. I'm walking to the elevator. I get a text from her, and it reads, "Why did you do that? Why did I do what? Why did you post that picture of me being silly?" Apparently, this is how she said. This is how she found out about it. I guess one of her cousins was at her house or some shit, and I guess he needed her laptop to log on to Facebook. So I guess she gives him the laptop, and as he's trying to log off, he looks at her news feed and sees me up there. So he asks her, "Is this me?" I guess she felt embarrassed because she's the type of person that really gives a shit about what other people think. I don't. I'm being myself. So that's when that's what me and her clashed a lot because of that shit.
And like that, I don't be understanding, bro, because y'all be doing the most for no reason, man. No, that's not even worth it.
It really isn't. Like I was being me. Like, I'm a silly person. I'm a free-spirited person. I don't care what other people think about me. I know when to act silly, and I know when not to act silly. If I'm with my peoples, that's what I'm going to do. Because that's how I'm comfortable. Basically, after that, I guess her cousin said that he didn't want to meet me anymore. Well, no disrespect, bro. Fuck you. Give a fuck about meeting you, you dumb bastard.
Hey, come on, like you tried. Like, why did you do that? Like, come on, bro. He's just having a good time. Like, come on.
Exactly. And then from there, a lot of shit ensued. Like, me and her end up like breaking up, and I found out that I'm gonna tell everybody this. I don't care. She's gonna try to smear me anyway. May as well tell the whole world about it.
He wasted his time.
No. It gets better. It actually gets better. Y'all gonna laugh. What happened was, I find out that I managed to hack onto her to one of her dating accounts. I think it was tagged. I found out that she was talking to other people while we was still together. So she tried to make it seem like I was the one who was cheating on her and stuff. So you know what I did next? I got a hold of the emails, and I basically deleted all the emails and dumped and emptied the fucking trash. That's what I did.
Nah, honestly, and I'm gonna say that, that's some gangster shit, bro. That's some gangster shit right there, bro. Like, for real, that's some gangster shit, bro.
Yeah, that's what I did. That's exactly what I did. And am I proud of it? No.
I mean, bro,
I'm not proud of it, but
I would be proud of that. Shit, I'd be proud of that. You try to finesse me, I got you right back. Emma Tarasu, what are you doing? Like, come on now.
And you see, she manipulated. I'm gonna admit, she manipulated the fuck out of me. I had her think. She had me thinking that I was the wrong one, and that it was something I did wrong. But now, now in 2020, and I'm looking back at everything, and I'm secure with myself now. She had a problem. Like, she had a problem with me being myself. You see, she's aloof, and I'm not. Like, you're trying to impress people. I'm not. I'm just myself.
It's not about that.
You're trying to put up a front like you're uppity person. I'm not. So I think that's where the disconnect comes in. So as I get older, I realize there's some stuff that probably would have never worked in the first place.
Yeah, bro. Like, people, they try. It's like when you do good, people just try so hard to knock you off just because they do all this negative stuff for no reason. Not even, sometimes they don't even do negative things. They just send hate for no reason. I'm like, why are you doing that? Hey, what's up? I see you in the live. Yo, what's up? But it's crazy, man. It's crazy.
It is. So that's basically what I did. So anybody know who I'm not going to say her name on the air, but anybody who knows who she is and she's told you the story, or you want to know the full story, just go back to this clip.
That's it.
Go to the William Green Experience YouTube channel, and you'll find out everything I just told you, because all of it is factual information. I'm not going to hide from it. Oh man, like, you over here.
Why
Yeah, and then she tells, and then she out telling everybody that she shouldn't talk to me because okay, this is what happened. Apparently, I follow a friend of hers. Don't know who she is. I follow a lot of people, and I like a lot of people's stuff. She says, "Why are you following my friends? Who is your friend? Don't play games with me. You know who's your friend." So I called her a fucking idiot. I called her an idiot because she is.
Bro,
She was for that.
Remind me of Chris Jericho when Chris Jericho was like, "You stupid idiot!"
That's what she is. She's an idiot. So she blocked me, saying, "Okay, motherfucker." Okay. Wow. Like I was supposed to be sad that you blocked me. Who cares? Like screw yourself. So talking about they don't know what you can do. First of all, why would I add your friends so I can hack their page when they didn't do anything to me? You did. You did something to me, not them. You idiot. Why would I go after your friends? What kind of person you think I am? A monster? What is wrong with you?
It's funny that you said that. Shout out Ski Mask. This thing, Ski Mask said, "When I be acting like a macho, I be acting like Stitch. So and you be acting like a bitch, so I call you sis." Like, bro, that is true, man. It's true. It's true because sometimes when you be acting, when people think you're acting like a monster, no, you're angry, and people have never seen you angry before, so they're like, "Oh, what? You're a monster? Blah blah blah," and then they start bitching to you. So. Don't be acting crazy and calling me a monster when I'm acting like Stitch. I'm enjoying my vibes.
Yeah.
Damn it.
Yeah.
Nah, let me chill.
Oh my God.
It's always good to get out bad, not even bad. It's always good to get out passionate energy about something because it always leads to something positive, bro. Always.
Yeah, it does. Like, let me tell you something. What I want this show to be is I want this show to be a place where you could be yourself.
This whole time, I felt like I felt like the camera was never on the whole time. I felt like we was just having like a normal talk, like even like a scythe, and we just happened to be live this time. So like, I really appreciate you for that because it's good when we have people like I'm not going to try to compare us to other people, but it's good to have like. Say for you and me,
Generation X.
Exactly, bro. Exactly. It's always good to have two people that connect and can show others that it's okay to be yourself around somebody and show that you're yourself because that's how you make friends. Like,
yeah, actual real friends and not fake ones. Exactly. Like you over here trying to impress who? Like who are you trying to impress? Like back to the whole flexing it stuff. It's like, my driving instructor, like a few months ago. Well, actually, not a few months ago. Actually, it's been almost a month. About 3 weeks ago. I'm gonna stumble again. I need to drink some juice. Hold this for a second.
So yeah, it's people really be like for flexing. I don't like flexing because it's just I don't understand.
Yeah, like we was talking about the guys that be like riding around here. With a chip inside, they chip inside of their transmission, make their cars sound like motorcycles. Because I was interviewing my boy Rated R. Shout out to my boy Rated R. Salute. His music is great. He did I did an interview with him, and he did a video shoot to another song that's coming out. The video's coming out October 30th, so look out for that. I was interviewing him, and somebody whizzed by because my setup is right next to my window. It's to my right. So it's close to my window. So he thought I was outside. I'm like, nope. He thought I was somebody's motorbike. I'm like, nah, that was somebody's car speeding through here. So my thing is, why the hell do you have to put that in your transmission for what? You want your shit to sound like a goddamn lawnmower or some shit to set off other car alarms? Like that makes no sense.
And the funny thing about this is like, the funny thing about this is people would do this type of situation in New York City out of all places.
Exactly. Oh yeah, shout out to your sports show. I actually heard a few episodes. Awesome shit.
Yeah, great. I love the vibes, bro. I'm definitely gonna start supporting you for real.
Oh yeah, please do. But yeah, like I say that to say this, like it's okay to show off some accomplishments of yours. It's okay. We're not saying not to show off your accomplishments or not to show off. Period. There's a difference between showing off because showing off is you showing something that you worked for. It's not just a wad of money because money could be gone. What do you do with that money is what counts. So if you got a degree and you're showing your actual plaque, show it. If you bought a new car and it's your first car or is your second car, whatever, or is a dream car yours, show it. We're not telling you not to show it, but flexing is like this is between difference between. There's a difference. There's a difference between flexing and showing off.
Yeah.
Showing off is when you just showing something that you just got and you just want to show everybody. Look, I got this because I worked hard to get that.
Exactly, and then that's how you motivate others.
Yes.
Like, there's a difference in between showing off too. You can be arrogant or you can be an influencer, I guess you want to say.
Yeah, influencer. Yeah.
Influencer, but you can inspire somebody.
Yeah.
So like with me, the reason why I went so hard promoting my music is because I took the time to make my own cover art. I took my time to design my own cover art. I took the time to learn how to engineer. That way I can engineer my own song and not have to pay to for my song to be engineered, because the song title is called "Don't Waste My Time," and I was taking up too much time to begin with. So I learned how to do all of that, and I manifested myself making this song. So I'm glad that I did it. And shout out to the producer, that boy DJ. Shout out to Luxury Studio Lounge, New York. That's where I recorded the song, and the producer at the time, his name was Jesus. So I really appreciate all of that.
Actually, I think that's a good definition. Flexing is showing something that you ain't own or earn.
Facts.
Yeah,
Facts, man.
that is true. Like a lot of people show off stuff, probably stolen. They probably stole somebody's chain and flexing on the internet about, oh, yo, I jacked somebody for a chain. Okay. You wanna kill with some bits, bitch?
Yo, it's so funny. It's like, yo, it's like when it's like, yo, you enjoy, and this is good, no homo. You enjoy the feeling of a sweaty, greasy neck around your neck, bro. Like, come on, why you at least clean the chain, bro? Because some of y'all don't be doing that. And I know this. Bro. Like, I'm not trying to violate, but still, bro. Like,
oh my god. Oh, back to the differences though. You see, showing off your new. Okay, I'm gonna say the car thing. Showing off your new car that you worked hard for, versus you driving that joint on a highway at night with no lights on. That's flexing.
Yeah, and then when no lights on, blasting music to the highest setting just because you enhanced your speakers. Come on.
Yeah, and they be blasting mumble rap. That shit is ass. Like, you gonna blast some shit. Make sure the vibration's good when you do it.
And at least make sure you're playing good music, because nobody wants to hear that. People like good music. They don't want to hear no. Nobody can take that. Like, I don't even do that.
And I honestly speaking, I don't even feel safe riding around in a car that's like with the music high, because I can't even think at that point. You could blast it to a point where, I can still hear shit around you, but people want to ride like that. Okay, they gonna find out what it feels like to get your car flipped upside down.
And then if you think that's the end, no. When you're like 80 something, hearing aid. So
yeah. Mm-hmm. Like, hell, I think my hair is I think I might go deaf before I'm probably like 60 or something, because I wear these headphones. Anybody who does what we do, yeah. But I don't have it blasting.
Yeah, I don't have it blasting. I never have my music blasting. I turn it to a certain particular sound just so I can enjoy it, because like I don't need to be blasting something just to enjoy it. I mean, if I'm dancing and if it's out of my speaker headphone, definitely I'll blast it, of course.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Exactly. Like, it doesn't have to be that loud. Like, nobody has to know that you're there. And I think that's and people will disagree with me and say, "Oh, well, just let them floss." There's nothing wrong with them flossing, but if nobody asks you, if nobody asks you about it, like Cassidy said something like that, like he over here talking about it, seems like I asked him about it.
Where Cassidy, that's one of my inspirations. Like I definitely like. This is how I started the music career. Back to the original that topic, just for a bit, because I'm glad you mentioned Cassidy, because my when I first started off, I was listening to Lil Wayne, and Lil Wayne at the time, he's kind of iffy because like he was the king of flexing in '05. He was the king of flexing in '05. So I listened to his music, but at the same time, I enjoyed listening to certain things he used to do. So like I would listen to some of his mixtapes, and then I would listen to Cassidy mixtape, because I remember one time I think Lil Wayne dissed Cassidy. I'm not too sure about that, but Cassidy, I like rappers like that speak the truth. If you don't speak the truth about something you did or something you experienced, you shouldn't be talking. Like, you shouldn't be talking.
Yeah, a lot of people will be rapping about stuff that they never did in their life, and it's like, I mean, I can understand some of it. Like, rappers talk about shooting each other and stuff, but they don't. They if they actually did it, they'll be in jail right now. But I don't really mind that, because they say that in regards to their storytelling.
Yeah. In terms of story, like some people, they take like the current generation of music as, oh, this person said, oh, I'm gonna shoot shit up or something like that, and then they'll think, oh, what? He's about that life. He wants to shoot somebody. But no, it's not that. That's their way of explaining the story. That's their way of storytelling.
Exactly. It's their way of storytelling, and it's something that you could believe. Exactly. Like, I wouldn't believe. Let's see. I'm trying to pick somebody out of the crowd. It's like somebody like the dude that well, I'm not gonna say his name on the show, but about the dude that I was referencing on the last show, the simp.
Take it. All right, so say for example me.
I heard he raps, but if I hear him talking about busting off guns, I'm like, I don't believe you. Need more people, bro.
Yeah, like for me, say for example for me, I can't be rapping about, oh, I'm shooting up the block and all that kind of stuff, because no, I'm not about that life. So
same here with me.
It's like, I'm not gonna sit here and cap about certain things. Yeah, I may say something, and I may say there might be a song where I say shoot, but I'm not talking about using a gun. Like, come on.
Oh, I got a better example. If I hear Drake talking about picking up a gun and lighting somebody up, I'm gonna turn the radio off. That's exactly what I'm gonna do. And I actually agree to that. Lil Wayne low key was a mumble rapper. I agree, especially when he was high off that lean shit.
Yeah. That's why I don't do no. The only drug I do is weed, because it's natural.
I wouldn't consider that a drug.
Yeah, people do. So
who cares what people think? Screw them. I mean, technically speaking, if that's the case, cocaine is not really a drug neither, because that was grown from the ground. It's just what they did with it.
And the funny thing about that, they say don't take drugs, but yet they call medical drugs. So I don't understand.
Yeah, honestly speaking, I believe my doctor, right? The true story. She said that she told me not to smoke weed because it'll cause me to have seizures and stuff. Haven't had one yet. And she told me this back in March? No, February. Bitch, I ain't have one yet. I didn't have one yet.
Bro, you know how real that is?
And I've been, you know what I've been doing this year? I've been high all this year.
Yo, I don't understand. Yo, people be saying the most funniest things. I remember one time I got so fried. One day. And people was like, yo, what you must have had something else, because we don't do that to you. I'm like, bro, I'm smacked, bro. Come on. Like, damn. People be thinking weed can kill you. It cannot kill you, bro. Weed does not kill.
No. And if it does kill you, I'm gonna test it for something else. I'm gonna see if they lace you.
The only way weed can kill you is if you use if you add tobacco in it. That's the only way.
Or Or the only way it could kill you is it's a real unrealistic way, but it could. If you smoke, let's say if I rolled 50 blunts, if I try to smoke them joints within that hour, yeah, that would be the only way. But nobody's gonna be able to make it to like the 50th one. You probably won't even make it to the 10th within that hour because your body,
And if you my fault, if you say that, you're lying.
yeah, your body's gonna tell you no more because that's happened to me. Like you feel it up here in your temple, and it tells you, I don't need no more. Let me either eat something or let me lay down. So you're not gonna make it to that many. But yeah, that's the only way it can kill you or overdose. I should say is you if you try to smoke 50 L's within that hour.
And I don't even think that's possible. Overdosing on weed, because your body naturally would be like, nah, we don't need no more.
It'll just be yeah. Your body gonna tell you don't need no more. But if somebody was to try to do it, like I said, they wouldn't. They'll pass out.
People might try to do it, but I don't know. Yeah, well, if the day that happens, then I feel bad for that person if it happens. If it happens, it happens. I don't know.
Yeah, I feel bad for them too. But and you said that you engineered your song yourself.
Yeah, I engineered.
How did you manage to do that? Because at what point this year you came out with those concept? You was gonna put it out last year,
Yeah, I was gonna
but when did you finally? Mind me, cut you off. When did you finally come up with the whole beat, the concept, and all that stuff?
All right, so everything happened on October 14th. I went to go to record it in the studio, and I went to a luxury lounge studio NY because that studio was amazing. The reason why I chose that studio is because I saw the way I seen the scenery, and I'm like, oh damn, this song is giving me that kind of vibes. So I was like, all right. I went to the studio, and then I had the beat already. So the producer at the time, his name is Jesus. He sauced it up for me. So I did my work as the artist. I recorded, and then he sauced it up for me on the inside the studio session. So then days go by. I'm thinking about, should I go back to that same studio and pay 150 to engineer the song and have to wait 10 days, or do I try to learn how to engineer myself? That way I know how to do it in case there's a situation where I can't afford to go to the studio. So that's why I learned how to engineer myself, just in case if I ever had to engineer it myself, and it took a long time. So.
Yeah, sometimes that's a good trade to learn. I want to learn how to video edit. My boy Russell, aka Rated R, he said that he's gonna help me out with that part. Cause I would love to learn how to do that, like do video, edit video, and shoot video. Cause that's a good trade. That's a good trade to learn. That's a good trade to learn.
And that's a great trade to learn for any career, honestly. But for me, that's like a really great trade. But for me, the first thing I was like, yo, if I'm really gonna be in this music industry, the best thing I should do right now is learn how to engineer, because that's a high. Anybody that does music, they know that engineers are the ones that really be making a lot of noise in the music industry.
Yeah, they do. Like Kanye West has been in the game as an engineer more than he has a rapper. Not a lot of people know that though.
Yeah, not a lot. Like I studied this. Like I studied the game a lot. Like for real.
Like my favorite Kanye beat is Lucifer from Jay-Z. That's my favorite beat from him.
Nah, yeah, that's fire for me. Damn, I can't even think of one off the top of the head. I think, yeah, I think did he produce 808 Heartbreak? Engineer that? Yeah. Wait, actually, no. Nah, yeah. I forgot the song though. Damn, I forgot the song, man. But
It'll come back to you.
I definitely like that whole album.
Yeah, that was a dope album, but everything after that, like Jesus, that shit blew. I like the production. That's the only thing I liked about it. But if you talking about overall songwriting and stuff like that, it's just him flexing. And when he started doing that, that's what turned me off from him.
Same. he started flexing, and I was like, all right, I'm done, Kanye. And then I switched to Lupe Fiasco.
Yeah, Lupe is dope. In fact, like, who were your favorite rappers growing up?
Growing up, all right. So favorite rapper, my first favorite rapper was Tupac because my grandfather liked Tupac, and so I started listening to Tupac. Then I started listening to Biggie, then 50 Cent, and then it went to Kanye a little bit. Then it went to Lil Wayne, and then after Lil Wayne, I fell off music for a bit for hip hop. I went to like rock and R&B. So for rock, I used to listen to Paramore, Metallica. I'm all over the place. Metallica, Alice in Chains, heavy metal. Listening used to Slipknot, definitely Slipknot. I forgot the name of the band that did the Limp Bizkit. Okay. Yeah, because of wrestling. Once the Keep on Rolling, that's what got me into rock music. Keep on Rolling. Corn, yeah, definitely had Corn. Definitely.
Yeah, like when I was younger, I don't know. It's like I grew up a hip hop fan, but I started to like other genres as I got older. Because like back then, back in the early 2000s, you couldn't tell nobody from the hood that you listen to those other genres because they'll clown you for that.
Hip hop in from 2000 to like 2005, hip hop was the dominant genre, and like you couldn't. It's like, oh no, oh, you listen to rock music, oh, you're weirdo, you're emo or something like that.
Emo, yeah, that's the word, emo. Okay, I guess I am emotional. The funny thing is, they don't even know they don't even know what emo really means. I mean, I guess they coined it as short for being emotional, but the rappers that you listen to, they're emotional too. Like, look how they sound, you idiots. Maybe they're being emotional their own way. They probably equate being emotional to somebody crying and screaming. Like DMX, he was passionate.
Yeah, that's
So I mean, it's good to be emo. It's good to be emo because yes, every artist is emo.
And then this is how you know they're all emo. Just listen to the lyrics. Stop listening to the beat. Listen to the lyrics.
Exactly. Listen to the words. I believe that a lot of people don't listen to words no more. They just want to listen to the beat. And then if you hear something with words, I think it gets them all riled up. Like, it pisses them off. It seems like, oh, why are you saying all this? Like, it's rap.
It's a story, bro. It is a story. Hip hop is a story. That's all it is. It's a story. Nothing else.
Yes. Just like all the other genres that I've listened to, they're telling their story. They're telling their own way.
Music is literally storytelling. That's literally what it is. It's storytelling with sound. That's it.
In fact, somebody in the comment section right now, my boy Jerry right here.
Hey, shout out.
Yeah, he got me listening to Slipknot when we was in junior high school. He got me to listen to that. He actually opened my eyes for me to listen to other genres because I'm not gonna just listen to one genre. I like other genres. In fact, I like how they mix the two.
Yeah, and it's like you got to be different. Like this current song, it's not just a hip hop song. This song is a R&B song. You can consider it lo-fi if you want to consider it lo-fi, and it considered an indie rock song too because it's different.
Exactly. Because I don't know why they clown people for listening to other genres. I always say people who do that, they're not open-minded.
Yeah, you can't. You have to be able to see both sides. You have to, because it's what's the point of seeing one side? What's the point?
Yeah. Just speaking of this, we could transition to like this whole like politics. I don't really like to talk about politics. I don't like politics because everybody just doesn't like, they don't lean to one side. I mean, they only lean to one side. I mean, they don't want to go, there's a middle, go in the middle, be neutral, which is what I am. Like, everybody is over here trying to clown Ice Cube for trying to push his what is this, the platinum something. Whoops.
That's how real it is. That's how real it is. I
Yeah, it's something called. You know what? I'm gonna go as we speak. I'm gonna go on Twitter right now.
Yeah, because I don't understand when people.
Like he has a plan to present to the Trump administration, and people are calling him a Sambo, a coon. My question to you guys who are bitching about this whole thing is, what is your plan? I want to hear it. What's your plan? What's your plan? What's your plan outside of bitching on the internet? What's your plan?
I think this is it. This is. I forgot what it was. I forgot what he said. Because it was like, damn, it was platinum something.
Political space. You know, reading a lot of history, trying to understand how systems work, not getting caught up in anybody's rhetoric, but looking for my damn self, and just trying to figure out why we continue to, flounder at the bottom. What is it? And what I found is that it's systems in place, as we all know. It ain't because, we ain't doing what we supposed to do as Black people, because, of course, we all can do better. There's shit that we need to do to clean up ourselves and our community. But besides that shit, the system is fucked up. It's just designed totally. And not only designed, but there's a dedication to keeping us at the bottom of this country. And I don't know if we can count on any parties to get us about the shit, to be honest. So we are going to have to do a lot of things different as a Black community. We have to pool our resources. We have to think about ourselves. We love all the other races of the world, but at some point we got to figure out how do we get ahead, because everybody's on top of us but us, or everybody's on top of us. And shit ain't gonna work. We ain't gonna survive this the way it's going. It's just designed that I can't see the future. So we gotta change this shit. Everybody's been mad at me because I haven't been on the fucking, the gravy train of these candidates, especially Joe Biden and Harris. I don't trust none of them. No president has done right by us. So I don't trust none of them. So putting our hopes and dreams behind any of them just don't work. We gotta make them do what we want them to do. And there's only a few ways to do that. Now, I've been making contacts, trying to, talk about these real issues, straight up, I believe the Democrats they've been nice, they've been cordial, so to speak. I don't really see them pushing their policies in any different direction. They're still talking this minority, people of color shit that don't necessarily include us, that don't necessarily include Black Americans, especially descendants of slaves. ADOS, American descendants of slaves. That ain't specifically us, it's everybody. We ain't gonna get shit. Because when you look around, everybody hates us. So we still at the bottom of that. So, I think the Democrats, they got every black celebrity and shit on their team, so they just figure, tell Q to shut the fuck up and vote. And so I ain't gonna do that. I'm gonna push the program. We got a program, I'm pushing it on everybody. We also met with the Republicans and shit. They brought us in. We talked to them. They've moved the agenda a lot because of what we said. They put $500 billion on the table, and but who knows? Who knows what's gonna really happen? I just know one of them gonna win, and I don't know if it can really matter to us. We gotta just push whoever is in there because ain't nobody really solved our problems. People say we can't take another 4 years of this. And black people, we can take anything. Shit. Joe Biden, the Democrats, I believe they owe us. Will they do right by us at the end of the day? Who knows? I think the plan they have is they're doing a lot when it comes to safety and police and all this shit, but that dough is thin. Everybody money is thin. We're not gonna get no respect in this country without the cash. We ain't gonna get no respect in this country without having money in our community. It just ain't gonna happen. It's not gonna happen. So everybody could be mad at me, pissed off at me. I don't give, hey, y'all know what it is. I'm trying to get to the truth. I ain't about to be part of nobody program. Ain't nobody gonna, get me to back down. And if y'all don't want to hear the truth, then that's your, that's kind of a personal problem. Because I'm gonna keep spitting it how I see it, and I think the problem is we're a little too one-sided, and we need to hold everybody to the fire and make sure everybody do what they're supposed to do when it comes to black people, not get caught up in a whole lot of white people business. Need to worry about our own, what's going on with us. And then when we get what we got to get, then we'll, welcome everybody. But we got to make a decision, and we got to push people to do something big and do it right now.
So what's wrong with that? What's wrong with what Ice Cube is doing? Like, he has a proposal that he offered to the Democrats. I don't know if they denied it or just didn't acquiesce to his request, but the Trump administration wanted to talk to him about it. So what's wrong with, it's part of business.
I don't understand that, bro. Everything Ice Cube just said is literally what I'm trying to do with music. Literally, I'm just trying to bring us together. When I say us, I mean everyone. But for right now, I'm talking about black people because for some reason, black people, I don't know what it is. They don't like coming together for some reason. They think, oh, I don't need to be somebody. Like, nah. You see, it's stuff like this, interactions like this, man.
Yeah, it's like I wouldn't be able to have a conversation with everybody about the situation, and it's sad. Like, I've been called Sambos, Coons, Uncle Toms, even though I hear that that's actually a term of endearment, but they don't want to have that conversation, fucking idiots. Like, you learn how to use words, you dumb fucks.
It's one thing. It's and I hope I don't offend anybody when I'm saying this. And this is something I need to talk about. people, stop saying you're woke. Stop it. Just say you're aware. Okay, you're not woke because you can't be woke forever. You cannot wake up forever. Like,
Yeah, you got to sleep somehow. You just say you're aware of stuff. Honestly speaking, I call these like social justice warriors that's out here. I'm sorry to even call them that, but that's what they do. All they want to do is go online and bitch. Like they don't have no plan like Ice Cube. All they want to do is go. They want to say he's the op. How he's the op?
how you out for wanting to help people out? Like, come on.
The way you do it is you put your money where your mouth is. Now, if they tell you no, then you can know what you could say after that. You could say they don't want to help us. You know why? Because I went to them myself and they rejected my proposal. So after that, then you could say, you know what? We need to do our own thing because I tried to do it the proper way.
Yeah, and it didn't work. It didn't work. You tried to use the conventional route and it did not work. It didn't work.
Yeah. So that's what Ice Cube is doing. He's doing the conventional thing. He's going to the table and he's telling the Trump administration about his agenda and his policy that he wants to introduce or whatever. And it's called platinum something. I forgot the name escapes me, but I'm not really into like this political thing because a lot of this BS anyway. Like the media they shit. They
hide the truth. They love to hide. I'm glad that I'm on this platform and no one else as a first start. I can be myself.
Yeah, because a lot come on, the media blatantly lied about the Breonna Taylor situation, and you know what? I actually have to address something about that. Like Walker, her boyfriend was on CBS this morning interviewing with Gayle King, and he said some stuff that kind of fascinated me. He said, and this gives me reason to believe what I've been saying for a while. He said that when they started shooting, he ducked and tried to pull her down, but she didn't want to get down. And she took bullets. No, what I believe happened is that you used her as a shield. That's what I believe happened.
Yeah,
they started spitting. You did this.
Yeah, he's like,
you did this. That's what you did. The boy that dude never gave a shit about her. In fact, I believe that she was cheating on him anyway. So I believe that's why he used her as a human shield. He she was still dealing with the ex-boyfriend that was running the dope. So this is not victim blaming. This is just the facts of life. If you get caught in a situation if you're mixed up with the wrong people, chances are that's going to happen to you.
It's very hard, never lack.
Yeah, she got caught lacking. That's what happened. That's all it is. There's no police injustice. She was at the wrong place at the wrong time, and she crossfire. Exactly. That's the truth. But they're not going to ever say that on any of these shows. They're not.
They want us to find it out the hard way.
Yeah. This information, the summary, you can easily look up on the internet.
Yeah. It's not hard. You just got to look it up.
You just have to go to the right place and somebody's going to have it. In fact, there's where I got it from. I got it from TatumReport.com. Got it from Officer Brandon Tatum. Shout out to him. I'm actually about to book him to come on the show too. I think I'm about to book him because I'm about to come. He's going to have to come up here and have a conversation about this BS with me because it's crazy. Like they're just trying to lie to you.
Yeah, they're just trying to lie, just so you can react negative to the situation. That's what it is. They want you to lie so you can react negative.
Yeah, because they know that people get emotional on these type of things.
All the time. All the time. You took the words right out of my mouth.
Not that you shouldn't, but all the time. Yeah. Jacob Blake, he got shot. And when the facts came out, everybody ran away from that situation.
Yeah, they ran away. I thought, what happened to Black Lives Matter, guys? What happened?
Yeah, I guess it didn't matter to them because it didn't fit your narrative, did it?
Exactly.
Oh my God, we got about 5 minutes left in the show. It's been awesome.
Hell yeah, I love the podcast.
Yes, I appreciate you coming inside the studio with me. hopefully you'll be back soon because we gotta talk about a lot of stuff on the show. I've been being shadow banned on Facebook. It's crazy, but I'm still gonna come up here and tell the truth. As
Like same with me. Like with me, I'm gonna tell the truth, and I'm gonna keep telling the truth because bro. When negative things happen to you, you have to keep doing more good. So good things happen to good people, and bad things happen to bad people.
you're right, even though it doesn't happen so often, but it'll get them down the line. Like a lot, like they say, a lot of bad guys, they have good girls, but it all comes back in the end.
Always, karma is a bitch.
Focus on that.
Well, I was going to use that song to play us out, just so y'all can hear it again because we heard it at the top of the show to start off. So,
Oh, by the way, if you're still watching, you can find me at f.n.s.l769 on Instagram, and you can find me at Vuunz The Artist on Twitter and on Facebook.
copy that. Yeah, if you're watching it, you'll see it scrolled on the bottom of the screen. But
I'm mostly active on Instagram. Instagram's the one I use the most.
same here. Like I use that one the most too. But I'd like to thank you for coming on the show.
Thank you, man. It's a pleasure, bro. Because honestly, this is a blessing, bro. Honestly, I should be thanking you. Honestly, bro, because you've been here the whole time, bro. If hadn't you not been here with me, I don't even think I would have got to this point, bro. Because that's the only, like, I really cherish all my friends because it took everybody to get me to drop this song.
Yeah, sure did. I appreciate I appreciate having you in my life too because you brought me down. I mean, you brought me up from the BS that just put me through it at that place too.
Same, like you definitely uplifted me from the like, you know, man.
The abyss. Yeah. And that's about it. We're gonna play out. We're gonna play Don't Waste My Time to play us out. Y'all have a good night. Y'all been listening to the Wearing Green Experience right here on YouTube and on Speaker Radio. Y'all have a good night.
This is WWE superstar Isaiah Swerve Scott.
What up, guys? My name's Alex. I'm a content creator here at Swerve City Podcast.
Mike the GOAT in the building. Motion graphics designer, video producer here for the podcast.
It is Sai here. I am the director here at the Swerve City Podcast.
What is good, everybody? This is your man, TZ Scott. I am the co-host, hip-hop artist of the Swerve City Podcast. What's the announcement, big bro?
Man, we are here to make the big announcement that the Swerve City Podcast, that means all of us, are moving on and upgrading to the WWE Network, y'all. And if you don't know what that means we got bigger and newer guests coming, new location, and a bigger budget, y'all. But that doesn't mean you stop subscribing to youtube.com/Swerve City Podcast for newer and more unique content. And as always, be confident in everything you do.
Wash your hands.
Better do your homework.
The Swerve City Podcast moves to its new home Friday, October 23rd, streaming only on WWE Network.
And love yourself. This song has a deeper meaning, so enjoy my vibes. Shorty be looking so fine, so please don't waste my time. Pull up to my side and give me a pretty ride. He got you losing your mind, it's giving my all real vibes. I'm on my last dime, roll it up in 3 times. Shorty done spun my globe, then let me outside and fucking go. Service was a girl so old, but you acting up, girl, your system froze. Fellas gonna change my life, I guess I was wrong, you wanna be a fly like a kite. Smoking the Harvard way, Naruto 6 best art. Shorty be so
gotta check another one again.
I don't like those other ones. Pull up to my side and give me a pretty ride. Pikachu, humans, give you all the vibes. I'm on my last dime, roll it up in 3 times. It's already hard, never like I ain't trying to be funny in the fucking yacht. I'm living in my right past, so I'm go ahead and do some night. Racism is like Jigsaw puzzle, the pumps to fill 16 piece. Please don't idolize me, if you slow down a week, you could be my sleep. Shorty be looking so fine, so please don't be wasting my time. Pull up to my side, yeah, give me a free ride, yeah. You got you losing your mind, it's giving you all great vibes, yeah. I'm on my last dime, roll it up in 3 times, yeah. Please don't waste my time, cause I'm living my life, and I'm raising my vibes, so everything's gonna be fine. Please don't waste my time, cause I'm living my life, and I'm raising my vibes, so everything's